Hello. So the story of Hudson's Playground. Little different video today. It's been raining. A lot of rain still coming, so don't have a lot to do on the farm. So I'm going to answer a lot of questions, kind of give an in-depth version of where we're from, everything we do, and everything related to us. So Hudson's Playground, we'll start with that one. We started that one about 3 years ago, and why we started it, we'll kind of go there. We'll kind of start with that. I started Hudson's Playground because growing up as a little kid, my grandfather always used to tell me that I would watch the most boring tractor video. It was like a safety video on 3-point hitches like this one or something like that. And he said it was the most boring video of all time, but that's all there was. So I would watch it every day after daycare. I'd come home and I'd want to watch the boring, I think it was even black and white tractor video. So, and then Hudson, we had Hudson, and he started getting old enough to start watching videos, and he's obsessed with tractors. So he started watching tractor videos on YouTube. And I would watch it with him, and I just didn't think they were very good. And I don't say that in a bad way, and I'm not saying that we have the best videos on YouTube. I'm not saying that. But I just didn't think they were very good. They were like toy videos, and there wasn't really someone who did tractor videos with real tractors for kids. Doing farming stuff, little ride-on tractors, stuff like that. Someone that just wasn't there. So I made a mental note at that point that whenever Hudson was old enough to start making videos, we were gonna do that too. So we did, and so when Hudson was old enough, we started making videos. Everything we do, let's put a little pause to that right quick. Everything we do outside of a camera too. So like there's times that we go play in the mud with tractors, or we drive tractors, or we farm, and it's not recorded. The stuff we do, we record, but some of the stuff we do, we don't record. And I think that's where a lot of, we'll kind of go on a little tangent there. That's where a lot of people probably mess up on YouTube, is they go into YouTube and they don't do what they enjoy. And they go in it for the money or for the fame or for the views. And that's the wrong mindset to have going into YouTube. You gotta go in doing something you truly do enjoy, or in the long run, you're just gonna fail at it. So that'll be my tip of the day for all you that want to become YouTubers or Twitch streamers or whatever it is. You got to do something you really enjoy, and you got to play a game that you enjoy, and you got to have fun with it, because if you don't, in the long run, it's just not going to work. So when Hudson became old enough, I think about 3 years ago, we started making videos, and like I said, we had fun with it. We did what we enjoyed. If the views came, they came, and they really didn't. So I would say for about the first 8 months, we were getting 1 to 10 views a day, which is nothing. I mean, we weren't getting anything for about 8 months straight of just nothing. And I remember, because we moved about 6 to 8 months in, we moved our houses. So we sold our house and we were moving. So there was about a month there where I didn't have access to our YouTube. We couldn't make any videos. I didn't even log on, didn't even look. And I remember sitting down, turning on my computer at our new house. I opened it up and we had 100 views that past day, and I was like, whoa, like what happened? So then I started looking, and we just had a slow trend, and it went from 1 view to 2 to 5 to 10 to 7 to 12, and it seemed like it was starting to snowball. So we just kept doing what we enjoyed. We kept making farming videos, tractor videos, having fun with it, and I mean, here we are. But I'm the type of person that I keep moving the goalposts. I remember when we first started, I was like, I just want to get like 10 subs, get like 100 views, and we did that. And I moved the goalpost, and I just want to have 100 subs. Once it hits that, so whatever. And then we hit it. It's like, that's cool, but what about 1,000, man? 1,000, that's... Whew. Then we hit 1,000. 10,000. Whatever. 100,000. 200,000. And I just keep moving the goalpost. And I feel like that's probably a good quality to have, but at the same time, it's probably a bad quality, because I'm always chasing. And I can never get to the end zone because I keep moving the end zone. And that's just my personality. That's who I am. And that's how I approach things. I always want more. And like I said, it's a good thing and it's a bad thing, because it always leaves you're never satisfied. I'm always chasing, and I always want more. So sometimes you got to really stop, sit down, and smell the roses. And it's hard to do that. But that's something I'm working on myself. So we got on a little tangent there. We'll get back to Hudson's Playground and everything about that. So Hudson is 5, Holly is 3. We just started bringing her into the videos, and she absolutely loves it. She calls it videos. She loves to do videos. So we've been bringing her in a lot of videos, and she absolutely loves it. She loves playing in the mud. She loves driving tractors, all sorts of stuff. She's new to it, but she absolutely loves it. So I'm glad. If she didn't like to do it, she wouldn't be doing them. I'm not going to force her or Hudson to do anything they don't want to do. They absolutely love doing it, so we do them. So my cameramen, I have two. I have my brother and I have my wife. My brother usually gets voted for the ones that end up being really muddy. My wife's not too fond on recording those, but she's a trooper, he's a trooper, and I couldn't do it without them, so I thank them. They do the best they can. We're running around a lot, we're going through mud puddles, all sorts of stuff, so I thank them for that. So that's really everything I can think of that's Hudson's Playground related for the kids. If your kid watches our videos, I really do thank you. It means a lot to us. We really do appreciate it. So thank you for that. Now let's kind of shift gears to Hudson's Playground Gaming. So our gaming channel, how I started that. Honestly, a buddy told me about Farming Sim. I had no idea about Farming Sim. I didn't know a thing about it. I'm not very good with computers. I feel like I'm a lot better now. He sent that to me. I started playing it probably 10, 20 hours, not recorded. And I said, wow, this is actually a really good and fun game. Super entertaining, super educational. You can learn a lot on Farming Sim. I was actually surprised. So we started playing Farming Sim. I played it by myself. Hudson saw me playing it. He wanted to play it. It was a tractor game. He loves tractors. So we started with that. We started doing tractor stuff. And then I found out there's so much more you could do on Farming Sim. You can go camping. You can go mudding. There's Lamborghinis. So Farming Sim is such a really good game. Everything, like I said, from tractors and farming to camping and doing just off-the-wall fun stuff. Farming Sim is crazy. It's such a good game. It teaches you a lot. It really does. If you wanna be a farmer when you grow up, or if you're already older and you're interested in farming, Farming Sim, honestly, it's so good. I mean, you can learn everything. It's really in depth. You can learn a lot about farming, from hay to cotton to corn to sunflowers to everything. I mean, it's wild. You can really learn a lot on Farming Sim without having to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on equipment and tractors. So that's really where the gaming channel manifested from. It didn't really come from anything, just off of a whim, and we had a blast doing it, so that's why we started that one. Now we'll kind of get more into, I guess, myself, our farm, my family, and stuff like that. So we live in Texas, southern Texas. And this farm has been in my family for, I don't know, 100 years or so. It was my great-grandfather's farm. He originally did corn and peanuts and a few other little stuff like that in these fields right here behind me. My grandfather took it over after he passed away, and he did the same thing for a while. Then I believe about 20 years ago, we transformed all of our equipment and fields into hay. We took a real deep dive into hay, didn't know really much about it, but we knew we could do it, and there was a lack of hay in the area, so we started it. And it really has flourished. I mean, hay has been wild, but hay's not gonna go anywhere. Cows need hay, especially in South Texas. We don't get a lot of rain. When we do, it comes in bunches, and then we won't see it again for a few months. So within 2 or 3 weeks, everything's gonna be dry again. So we have irrigation on all of our fields, so hay really flourishes down here. Our farm here, it's just my grandfather, my brother, myself, Kevin, and Carlos. They help. We have a small family. We keep everything really tight. On this side of the family, it's only my grandfather, my mom, my brother, me and my wife, and Hudson and Holly, and that's it. That's all we have. So as of recently, I just quit my full-time job. I did have a full-time job still, even with assisting on the farm, being a farmer, our 3 YouTube channels, and trying to be the best dad and husband I could. I was even had a full-time job. My plate was full. There was stuff falling off edges everywhere. I'm scrambling, trying to pick everything up. I had a lot on my plate. I could not do it all, but I really tried my best. I mean, there was times that I would stay up to 1, 2 in the morning just to edit a video, or I would come out at 1 a.m., literally 1 a.m. to get a kid's video ready to record the next morning before I had to leave to go to work for 8 to 10 hours. So I really did a lot. I did that for 2 years straight. As of 3 months ago, I quit my real job, and now I'm doing this full time and assisting on the farm. I love it. I love the farm. I missed it. I used to work on here when I was in high school, so I missed it. I love working on the family farm. I really do. I know a lot of people will say, like, if you chase your dreams, you can do it. And you hear this from NBA athletes, and you hear this from celebrities, but you're hearing it from a real person. They're real people too, I get that. I'm nothing. But I did. I really believed in myself and knew if I really chased it hard and tried my best, I could do it. I'm a shy person. I'm a timid person. I don't talk a lot, which is wild. I have a YouTube channel and I don't talk a lot. I get all that. You can ask anyone I grew up with. They're probably floored that I do YouTube. I am as well. But I really believed in myself. And if you believe in yourself, no matter what you're chasing, you can do it. You really can. You really can. I mean, I worked 60 hours a week. I had 3 YouTube channels, 2 kids, and a wife. That's a lot. It really is. But I grinded. I don't like that word grind. Rise and grind. I don't like that. But I really did. I worked hard for like 2 years. I would wake up. I would go to work. I would get home in the afternoon. I would try and record a video. I would get a video ready. I would stay up, like I said, 1 a.m., 2 a.m. editing videos. And it sounds wild, but I really did for 2 years until I grew up our YouTube platform enough to where I didn't need a real-time job anymore. And I could come work on the farm. And I don't take a salary from this farm. Could I? Sure, I could. Yeah, of course. It's my family's farm. If I wanted to get paid from it, I could. But I don't. I don't need to. I let them reap all the benefits from the farm. I just enjoy doing this. I really do. So that's really everything Hudson's Playground related from our 3 channels. If you didn't know, we had 3 channels. We have a kids channel, Hudson's Playground. Hudson's Playground Gaming for gaming stuff, usually farming related. And then we have this one, which is more for real farming, real life stuff. I'm going to be visiting other people's farms, all sorts of stuff like that. If you have a farm that I could visit or want me to visit, let me know. I'll come visit your farm if it's cool enough. If you got enough tractors, I'll come see it. Why not? So that's really everything related to us. I know it's a different type of video. We don't do videos like this. I had nothing else to do. The weather's been so terrible, so we're doing this. If you have any questions for me, I'll do one of these again in the future. Leave them in the comments below. I'll save your question and I'll answer it in another video. So I really do appreciate all your guys' support. I probably don't say that enough, but I really try to thank each and every one of you. I really do thank you. It means the world to me. It really does. So I thank you for all the support. I thank you for watching the videos. I thank you for subscribing and clicking the thumbs up and all that stuff. I really do appreciate it. So thank you. So thank you guys for watching. And until next time, bye.